What is up, everyone? Welcome in to round two of the NBA playoffs preview and pick'em with the CE Sports Show. What is up, C? How you doing, bro?
How's everybody doing tonight, man? Sorry, we were supposed to film since 9 o'clock, but because of the Mayweather fight, we didn't film until tonight. But hey, man, whatever. It's okay. It's summer. I know a lot of you are on vacation anyway, so it's whatever.
Hey, what do you think about the fight, dude?
The fight, dude, was Mayweather just flat out old and he couldn't knock him out? That was weird. I know
He hit him with some good shots, right? But you're right, like the knockout power. I mean, he's never had knockout power.
Yeah, at the end, they put the mics on, right? You can hear the referee, not the referee, the coach, the trainer, and he told him, "How come you use your jab or something?" He said, "I can't get it." He couldn't. I don't know if it was the size. I know he's 6'2" and Mayweather's only 5'7", so I don't know, but he did tell the trainer at one point that he simply couldn't connect with the jab, I guess. So I guess he's too old. He's like 44 and Logan's only like 25, I think.
Yeah, I thought Logan might have taken it easy on him. No, like real shots to the face, dude. A lot of body shots. I mean, it was an exhibition fight. The fights below it were pretty good, though.
Oh, yeah, that one with the Mexican, Luis Iris. He got knocked out and then he came back and whooped that guy's ass. That was a good one.
Yeah, let's get into the NBA playoff preview. See, you got a lot of people in the chat saying what's up to you, man.
All right, what up, Meg, Kobe, Alex? What's up, guys? I expected to lose this series. Oh yeah, the Mavericks, man. You guys, yeah, man. You guys need to get a Robin for Luka, man. They need a Robin for Luka, man. And then Tim Hardaway got hurt, so he's been like his Robin, but he got hurt. He's playing his ankle. Finney Smith and Kraftup's tried. I think 16 points, 11. But he's just not what he used to be ever since he tore his ACL. You could tell he was trying out there, but he just didn't have it anymore. Boban Radmanovic, same thing. I think he had a double-double, but nobody's good enough to be his Robin. He needs a Robin. I think you guys gotta find a way to get maybe a trade for Bradley Beal or something.
Ooh, that'd be a great trade, bro.
Yeah, that they could be a championship contender next year. Especially if the Lakers get older and if still Kawhi ends up leading the Clippers. Yeah, if you guys get Bradley Beal, you guys might have a chance for a championship in the future. But yeah,
Nick says that he wants to get a DeRozan out of San Antonio. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, at least he might be better than Kristaps for sickness. I mean, at least. But yeah, he needs another guy that can at least give him 20, 25 and support him. Because yeah, it's not good enough right now for what he has.
Porzingis was really bad, man. He was.
Somebody's audio went off. Is it yours or mine?
Oh, let me check, bro.
It might be mine though. Is it yours or mine? Hello?
Hello.
Okay. All right. It was yours, I think. It was yours. It's good now.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. So people online, man, they're talking all kinds of trash to Porzingis. They're saying that Paul George gave him the virus.
Yeah, man, that was. Man, Griffiths like tries. I think he just doesn't have it anymore, man. He's not what he used to be. Like ever since he tore his ACL, he's never been the same player.
Bro, he averaged 13 points and 5 boards.
Yeah,
1-3 for the series, man.
Even
then, they took it to 7 games. Okay, that's how great that Luka kid is going to be.
That Luka guys, yeah, he's really special, man. Like I said, Mark Cuban's got to find a way to. Because Dirk Nowitzki, he was really good, and he only won 1 championship because they can never get him a Robin. They got him Steve Nash in the beginning, and then let him go to Phoenix. So they can do the same thing with Luka, man. They got to get him a freaking Robin at least while his prime is on. Because
Mark Cuban is known for like having really good deals and making all this freaking money, but Porzingis, that trade all that money they're paying him, right? He's going to get paid more than the Greek Freak, more than Bradley Beal, more than Randall. And you're getting such bad production from him. In this offseason, you got to move them out of Dallas, dude, for sure.
Yeah, I think they took a gamble. I think usually when they tear their ACL, they do come back eventually. It's a big recovery, but 6 to 9 months, but they're able to come back. But this guy, he's never been the same player ever since he tore the ACL, man. He just never has.
Nick says that he was just a floor spacer this series.
Yeah, when he would try to get involved, but then he would just he just doesn't have what he used to be like when he was in his younger years with the Knicks. Just know what he used to be. What a win for the Clippers. They might have proven they are contenders. Yeah, I think they can go on a run now. I mean, it might have been a mental thing for them. They finally got that first win in Staples since 2019. So, yeah, that's a good sign, too. Yeah, I mean, it might be possible. We might still end up getting that Clippers Nets finals. I mean, we'll see what happens.
Man, we'll see. I mean, going 7 games against this Dallas team who's just a one-man player, right? They're up against Utah next series. They have a lot of depth, man. It's going to be a crazy series, that Utah Clippers.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm going to take Utah on that one because the Clippers are super inconsistent, and some games they kind of don't try, dude. I mean, we've seen it all year long, even in the playoffs, dude. They kind of just shut it down for
yeah,
some reason. It's a weird basketball team, dude.
yeah. I mean, and they don't really have like a third scorer. And lately, it's been Reggie Jackson more. I can trust them all the time. I'm gonna go with the Clippers, but I mean, yeah, Utah's gonna be a better version of Dallas because they don't have a second best star. It's Mitchell, but a much better supporting cast with Boban Redmanovich and Joe Ingles and Jordan Clarkson, Mike Conley, Rudy Gobert. But I'm gonna go with the Clippers. We'll see what happens. So I got Clippers in 6 or 7.
Okay. And just going back real quickly to Luka, man. 13 career playoff games, and there's his numbers, bro. 540-point freaking games in 13 career playoff games.
Yep.
This dude might be the next in line to be the face of the NBA, man.
Yeah, he might. We thought it was gonna be Zion or Giannis, but it might be this kid, man. It might be this kid, man. The way he plays, man. He's fucking today, man. 46 points again.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, he's unbelievable.
Incredible. And talk about incredible, dude. Kawhi, 73 points in these last 2 elimination games. So I mean, that's something going for you and your Clippers pick against Utah, man. You got Kawhi on your team.
Yeah, he's starting to look at that Kawhi Leonard of 2019 with the Raptors lately. I think in Game 3 he started waking up finally. He woke up and he's playing better basketball. So yeah, man, it might be Clippers Brooklyn after all, but let's see how they continue to play. Because remember, they have a history of choking in the second round, obviously. Last year, a few years ago with the Rockets. Right. So let's see what happens.
Bro, and it's crazy we're talking about all these teams, right? Like the Clippers and the freaking Nets. You know, none of these teams have won nothing in their franchises, right? And here we're in the playoffs, dude.
It's weird because it's the little brother of New York and it's the little brother of LA. And they're the two. It's so weird how it's working out. It's the two little brothers of the two biggest cities in the country. They're the ones that are. It's funny how it's working out. The NBA wishes it was the Knicks and the Lakers instead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll do a pick'em.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the pick'em real quickly, dude. Just want to touch on these series and the next game that was today. See, was the Hawks and the 76ers. Holy shit, man! This is a wild roller coaster of a game. Crazy blowout to start the game, and the freaking 76ers come back at the end. What are your thoughts on this basketball game, dude, on the series?
Yeah, like freaking this Trae Young, man, Jesus Christ, man, he's legit. Like he might be like a baby Steph Curry, man. 35 points again tonight. But I got to give credit to Philadelphia because Joel Embiid, despite having a tear in his leg, 39 points, he still played really good. You know, Steph Curry 21. You know, it's not like Philadelphia didn't show up, man. I think
dude, they didn't show up in that first quarter, bro.
They got back in it. They got back in it.
Yeah, they got back in it in the fourth, but in that first quarter, I mean, how do you let a team go on a 17-0 run when the game starts? I mean, I kind of think that's on Doc Rivers. You got to call timeout like after every little basket, dude, because that set the tone for the whole game, bro.
Yeah, I like this more, I think, and I think they have to make adjustments, but
well, they did make a good adjustments in that fourth quarter, and I kind of think they figured them out. The little Hawks.
Yeah, because they were getting a lot of steals towards the end there. Atlanta couldn't get nothing going at the end. They kept stealing the ball, so they might. I think they're gonna win game 2, man. I think they figured some stuff out towards the end there. They almost won the game. They almost came back from like 25 down.
They almost came back to win the fucking game. I couldn't believe it, dude. I turned the game off like in the third quarter because it was kind of boring. And then get a message that it's like a 5 point game or some shit, and I'm like, what the f? And I put that thing back on.
Yeah, I think they started figuring them out, and I think they're gonna get into. We'll see what happens, but it might go 6 or 7. We'll see, boy. The good news for Philadelphia is you lost, but Joel Embiid looks pretty good for having to turn his leg. 39 points. He was diving and making plays. He looks good for so maybe it's not as bad as they think because he looked pretty good for having a tear in his leg.
Bro, he looked pretty good too pregame. I don't know if you caught that Triple H was in Philly.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Triple H. Jesus Christ, that was funny.
Bro, I thought this was hilarious because they're hyped up, they're going crazy, and the game starts and it's like a 40 freaking point, 20-point game. I was like, what the F's going on here?
Yeah, it seemed like they were ready to go, and then they just got punched in the face. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe playing Washington and then going from Atlanta, much better offensive team. Maybe that kind of fucked them up a little bit, and that they got used to maybe it in the second half. I don't know.
Oh, you're right, bro. You're right.
They'll win game 2, I think. The thing is, are they going to be able to stop? I think they should be able to do a much better job with Trae Young. They have fucking Diple and fucking Ben Simmons, man. They should be able to at least slow him.
Ben Simmons played really good in that fourth quarter. I was talking shit about him.
I don't think he's gonna get 30K. Who?
Okay. Now, yeah, you got some comments in the chat. See?
All right. Also, Ty Lue can't bench people like he did versus the Mavs. He can't bench Zubac or Kennard. Kennard played really good tonight. He had 10, 11 points. He did good off the bench. Hawks won today. They can't. Yeah, they got to do a better job with Trae Young, but I think they will because they got good defenders like Simmons and Diple. Game is not over. The clock. What? Oh, till the clock takes 0. Yeah. I mean, Philadelphia came back at the end. Yeah, you said that same thing. When they played New York, you said they have a lot of depth, and they do. I mean, think about it. They got fucking Lou Williams and Dalano Gallinari coming off the bench. That's impressive. That's pretty impressive, man. One thing Ty Lue needs to do win versus the Jazz, he's gonna have to go deep in his bench, use the depth. Yeah, because they got a lot in Utah, man. They got a lot of depth in Houston, in Utah. Kawhi Gobert would be fun. Clippers won tonight, but they still chokers. We'll see what happens. They have to still choke in the second round. So,
I mean, Marianne makes a great point, bro. Look at the score. See, it was 55-29 at one point, dude, and they came all the way back to make it a 3-point game, dude. So props to the 76ers. They didn't give up, and they should win the series, right? They should win it. It's only the first game. I'm not going to pick the Hawks in this shit. I'm going to go with Philly, dude, just like you.
Yeah, I think – also, what time did the game start? It was super early, like a 1 o'clock start. Maybe that fucked them up too, because Atlanta's, Trae Young's a super young guy, so maybe he was more used to like waking up and playing basketball, where these Philly guys were like, "What the fuck?" And so maybe that part of it too. I don't know why they play
the game rust.
Why are you playing
in the fourth quarter?
At 1 o'clock in the morning. That's what I don't. At 1 o'clock, that doesn't make sense. But anyways, whatever. Gallinari will have to step up. Yeah, they gotta. We'll see what happens. I mean, they got the first game. I think they're mentally thinking, okay, if we go down 1-1 back to Atlanta, we're good to go.
So, yeah, that game 2 is going to be a massive for the freaking Philly team, dude. They cannot drop that second game, dude.
No way. No, I know.
Like balls to the wall.
You don't want to afford it. You don't want to go down 2-0, man. You don't want
to come out balls to the wall when the game starts, bro. I don't want to see no freaking lazy ass defense.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Ben Simmons taking the fucking 3. I want to see Seth Curry taking 3s, dude. I want to see
but you think they'll do a better job on Trae Young, right? You don't think he's gonna get 35 again, right?
Man. Trae Young's on a mission right now, bro. I mean, I wouldn't bet against him. His numbers. You might have to slow down the rest of the team, or just right, because that kid is playing really good right now, man. He's playing with the chip on his shoulder. Man, he's really good, dude.
He's kind of like he's having that playoff like he's arriving on the scene, right? Like Luka did last year. Now he's doing it. He's a dog, man. Yeah, he's having his coming out party in these playoffs, it seems like. Trae Young.
Nick's asking what's Connolly's status. I think he played in the series against Memphis, right?
Yeah, I think
Connolly
he did.
For Utah.
Did he get hurt again? I mean, he got hurt again. I stopped watching that after game 3, but when it was like 2-1, I don't know. Did he hurt again?
I think he played. We'll check it out. Nick probably will check it out.
A lot of free agents in the offseason. Yeah, I mean, they got a good team though, but yeah, if they can get another star to play alongside Trae Young, maybe, or they can maybe trade some of their guys.
I think that the Hawks going forward have a great future if they can have that core together. they're all young, dude.
He had a hamstring injury. Okay, I didn't even know. So I don't know if he's going to play in game 1 or not.
Dude, talking about hamstring injuries, Mick, freaking Harden's already been ruled out for his game 2.
Yeah, they did say it's not a pull, it's tightening. So that's a good sign, I guess. It's just tightness. So maybe he can come back. Maybe they said he's out for game 2, but maybe game 3 they're saying.
Man, do you think he has to do with CU that he's kind of overweight?
Yeah, it's something because remember he was so terrible in Houston. I think he's gonna have to lose weight this offseason. I think they're gonna tell him, dude, you gotta go back to your normal weight because he's never gotten hurt.
Fat, dude.
He's so he's not gonna be able to get skinny into the offseason probably. I thought he could maybe lose the weight during the season, but he just I don't know. He's gotta for sure in the offseason, he's gotta fucking get back on track to what he used to be because he literally pulled his hamstring 3 times in 2 months. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. He came back to play 2 basketball games.
Yeah,
man, it sucks for the Nets, bro, because they just couldn't get him healthy, right? Who knows how this shit's gonna go forward with the hamstring injury? Game 2, though, he's not gonna play. What do you think about this series? What do you think about game 2, CE?
I mean, I think like if he plays, it might be over for sure. But if he doesn't play, like Chris Middleton, regardless, got to step up, man. How do you only have 13 points? That's pathetic. He's got to play better. Like it's always the same thing with the Bucks. They're always in good position, but Chris Middleton never shows up. The same thing. Like, man, come on. That 13 points, he got outplayed by Blake. Not forget about Durant and Irving. He got outplayed by Blake Griffin and Joe Harris.
Yeah, like, exactly, bro. Exactly. Freaking Blake Griffin, terrible. 18 points, 14 rebounds, dude. Holy shit, man.
I mean, you can't even outplay Blake Griffin in 2021. You're not a fucking star. Forget about it, Middleton.
And I was kind of thinking like the Bucks had a size advantage on this Nets team because no DeAndre Jordan, right? And then this guy's going to be playing for them. But fuck, this guy came out, man. 18 points, 14 boards. Yeah. My question to you is, you think he'll be able to do it the whole series?
The thing is that they have so much talent with Durant and Irving, and if they get Harden back, a lot of times he's just wide open, and they kind of forget about him, and he just knocked down the threes. But I mean he knocked them down.
Yeah. Marianne is saying that Blake Griffin's a monster. Why are you shocked he scored big? Well, the previous series, like
that was the Blake Griffin of the Clippers. That was like 5 years ago. Yeah, he's not what he used to be. He's out of his prime. He's out of his prime.
Even against the Celtics, bro, he was getting outplayed by Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, he's not what he used to be. So we'll see what happens in game. I think Milwaukee's got to win game 2. I don't give a damn if it's in Brooklyn. They got to win that game.
I think they're going to win game 2, man. That's a hot take right now. It's kind of controversial. It's not even a smart thing to do, but I'm going to take the Bucks in game 2.
Yeah, they got to get Middleton to wake up, and it looks like Giannis is going to have to score 30 again, possibly 40, and hopefully Middleton and Holiday, they got to play better, man, because especially Middleton, 13 points is flat out pathetic.
Yeah, well, only if Middleton will play like his regular self will they win that game 2. If he plays like he did in game 1, no shot, right? I'm just banking on Middleton coming back and not shutting the bed.
Yeah, if Middleton doesn't score at least 25, they're not going to win the game. I think they win the game. Wait, what happened? Yeah, the Nets win game 2. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think the Bucks win tomorrow. They have to, otherwise it might be over. Even though they're going to Milwaukee, but I don't know, man. Middleton always goes away in the playoffs. Yeah, a lot of people are saying Nets in 4 or 5.
Last year, bro, was a great example of that shit.
That would really suck if it's that short. I think if it goes less than
no way.
If it goes 5 or less, I think Mike Budenholzer is getting fired. I'm sorry, I think he is.
Oh yeah, for sure. He'll get fired if 4 or 5 games. He's fired for sure.
Yeah. If it goes 5 or less, he's getting fired. Forget about it. Hey, what up, Sleepy? How you doing, man? You got the Nets in 7? That's what I'm hoping for, 7 at least. But a lot of people are.
I mean, I think it's going to go 7 also. I mean, I know game 1 was really unfair, but we'll see. I think the Bucks they have more to prove than what they did. And I kind of think they choked big time because no DeAndre Jordan, no Jeff Green, no Harden, and you get right is right, shit bad loss for them, bro.
Also, they kind of they were saying that they have Blake, what's the name of Giannis brings out the ball too much off the pick and roll. They're saying they're too predictable. They got to switch it up. But the problem is the point guard got hurt, Devinchenko. So maybe that's why it kind of fucked up their offensive style.
Well, I think what also messed them up was like no adjustments by Budenholzer in the second half. They tried to play Zion basketball in that first half and just like dominate the paint, and it was a close game for the first 2 quarters. But in that third quarter, I think Steve Nash and D'Antoni they made a lot of ball rotation adjustments, and the defense improved a lot, bro, because they were getting pushed around a little bit. Blake Griffin started playing physical, diving for basketballs, like incredible right ship we've never seen from him all season long. And they dominated that third quarter, dude. That's all they needed was just that third quarter, and then they took off that fourth quarter for like a 8-point win or some shit.
They were playing catch up the whole time in Milwaukee, but they really knocked them out in that third quarter. Like you're saying, yeah. Another win for the Sox. Yes, another one for the Sox. Yes, sir. The Cubs won too. Yep. I got all predictions correct except the Lakers. Yeah, everybody got that. Well, not everybody. Some people win with the Nuts. I mean, with the Suns.
Okay. Yeah, we'll get into the pick'em right now, real quickly. And Jazz Huddle's in here. He says that 5 games, dude. 5 games.
And 5.
And that's when Chris Middleton shooting his 3-pointer in that game, bro. Just terrible shot, man.
Yeah, they were terrible from the 3. It was just horrendous, man. They'll play better. They have to.
Yeah, they have to. They have to. I'm taking a risk, and I'm saying Bucks win game 2 to make it a good series, and we're gonna find out tomorrow, gentlemen. And yeah, you're talking about the 3-point shot, right? 7 makes in 36 attempts.
Yeah, terrible.
You're not gonna beat anyone like that.
I might be worse with the Houston Rockets in 2018 in Game 7 versus the Warriors.
And there's the news right there. No Harden for Game 2 official. Just a hamstring tightness, so we're gonna see how that shit goes moving forward, dude.
It's not a strain; it's just a tightness, so that'll be good.
Moving right along, goes to eSports Show. We have the Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns high-type matchup. A lot of interest in this one. What are your thoughts on the series?
Man, Devin Booker, man, that guy is Jesus Christ. He's a scoring machine. I think he averaged like 30 in that series, 47 in that final game. I think that guy's unguardable, man. So they're gonna have to put up with his ass. And then you got Ayton. Well, that might be the matchup right there. Ayton versus Jokic. I think Jokic will win it, but Jokic's not the greatest defender in the world, so I think Ayton might get some points. And then Chris Paul.
This is going to be a great series for Jokic, dude, because he's last series, right? He played with the Campazzo guy, with Austin Rivers. They were his starters, and he averaged 32, 10, 4 assists, dude. So this guy's dangerous, man. He's making chicken salad with chicken shit. This guy.
Yeah, he is. He's got Michael Porter and Aaron Gordon, but yeah, he's missing his starting point guard, man. And the biggest thing too is going to be the defense, man. I think Phoenix is a much better defensive team than Portland, so that's gonna be like the huge bump up when it comes to the defense, man. And they got obviously the veteran Chris Paul. I mean, you still got Lillard, so now you got Booker. Okay, but I mean, obviously, I think Ayton's better than Nurkic. So I think
point, dude. Nick makes a great point about the guard play, which is what you're talking about. The Nuggets guard play is gonna have to match. Right, Campazzo and Austin Rivers are gonna have to match Booker and CP3.
Yeah, Booker and Chris Paul. Yeah, gonna be a great series. It will be. Who has the home court? Phoenix does. Booker is a great player. He's going to carry the Suns team, but I have Denver Nuggets winning against Phoenix. 7 games. It's gonna go 7.
7 games. All right.
What up, big boy? Welcome in, man. Yeah, that's gonna be the thing, right? The damn guards versus Denver. What the hell are they gonna throw out there? Monte, what's the guy's name? Monte Morris. He's been good for them. It's gonna have to be Monte Morris, Austin Rivers, and Campazzo.
It is, and then just going real back to what you mentioned about Jokic and Ayton. In his career, Jokic has had really good success against DeAndre Ayton right there. He's averaged 25, 11, and almost 8 assists in 7 games against him in his career.
Yeah, I think Jokic is going to get his points. He'll get his 25, 35 points. The question is how going to be the supporting cast. Porter looked pretty good. And that last thing, I think he had 25.
Oh yeah, yeah. He looked great, bro. I think like one quarter he scored like 20 points in the first quarter, some shit like that.
Yeah. So
right.
They have a chance for sure. They have a chance for sure. The Nuggets do. They for sure have a chance.
So I looked into this like Jokic and Aiden matchup a little bit more, and in his career he's had really good success, right? But this year Aiden has taken a step up, and he improved a lot. So this year Jokic shooting 38% when he's guarded by DeAndre Aiden this year, which is a small sample size, right? They played 3 times this year.
Yeah.
So, it's improvement by DeAndre Aiden, which we've all seen him take a big step up this year, right? And they're going to be facing this kid, dude, who's probably like the first round MVP. Was this guy?
Yeah, this guy's a monster, man. 30 points he averaged in that season. Yeah, they're not going to be able to stop him, I don't think. They're just going to have to deal with that. Just keep them maybe on the 30, 25, 40, 50, they're done. But I mean, they dealt with Lillard, so they're kind of used to it. Same thing, they dealt with Damian Lillard. Now they're gonna have to deal with this guy. So
the thing going for the Denver Nuggets is they have a great coach, Malone.
Yeah,
he's gonna find a way to stop him. If there's a way to stop him, he's gonna get some creativity out there. Because you're right, like the freaking Suns have a massive advantage in the backcourt. Oof, man, I want to pick Denver so bad, but the more I look into it, man, I kind of think like this series is kind of the Suns series. But we'll see, man. This is a tough pick for me to make because of this guy, right? Because of Devin Booker. I don't want to pick against him right now.
It looks like the Suns are going to at least go to the Western Conference, but we'll see what happens.
And if you're a Nuggets fan, if you're a Nuggets backer, this is like your best news for you, right? CP3's injury, shoulders like super tender. See, would you take a shot at him?
It seems like every time they hit him, he falls down. So, I mean, I'm sure they'll try to get physical with him. Not try to hurt him, but at least, try to bang with him and bang him up a little bit. But, yeah, it's getting interesting to see because he kept going down like 3 different times. He hurt the shoulder versus the Lakers. So, it's going to be interesting to see if
now that I would try to run some super tight screens on him and
bang him up a little bit. But the backup's playing so good as well, Cameron Payne.
Oh man, that kid played pretty good against the Lakers, right?
Yeah,
he lit up the Lakers. That kid.
Yeah, he lit him up. So it's not like you might rather have Chris Paul in there who's just facilitating. With that Cameron Payne, he's gonna have more of a score mentality. I don't know which one you want, to be honest.
You're right, dude. And Michael Porter Jr., like you mentioned, bro, had a career year in the playoffs this year. He broke the NBA record for most 3-pointers in a quarter, and then Booker tied him like right after. He made 6 threes in the first quarter, NBA history, and then Booker did the same shit.
So Lillard, the previous night went off for 13, I believe, and then this kid next night went for 10, I believe, or 8. What was it? 9, 8? I forgot what it was, but yeah, he almost broke it the next night. It was pretty. He scored
impressive, man. This kid took a massive step up in the playoffs, man.
23 points in the first quarter in that last game versus the Lakers. So yeah, he's special, man. He's Devin Booker, man. And the thing about Devin Booker is that he's like old school, right? He looks for the mid range. He's not like stacking up those threes like everybody else. He actually plays more like Kawhi Leonard and Kevin Durant, where he'll drive up and take a mid range shot. He's not looking for all these threes like these younger kids. So he can score from all directions. Who won the Floyd Mayweather? It was a draw. Marianne.
That Mayweather shit, dude. Imagine paying $50 or $60 for the pay-per-view.
Dude, I feel so sorry for those people, man.
Like that was like you're automatically pendejo of the year.
Dude, they got so much money. Let's see how they'll probably announce it tomorrow. But both of them probably like millions of dollars off of all those pay-per-view guys, man. Jesus Christ.
Mean, I'm just like thinking, like replaying the fight in my mind right now, and it was like a wrestling match, kind of a little bit.
Dude, and the referee was just like, because of the previous fight, you saw that guy. He kept every time they would tangle up, he would break it up. And this fight, I'm like, is this an MMA fight or a boxing fight? They kept letting them fucking tangle up. I'm like, what the hell? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sleeping. I mean, there was definitely a contract signed and a lot of like clauses in that contract because Logan Paul was kind of like an entertainer out there. He's like a wrestler, like putting on a show. He's not really like you saw like those previous fights. Those dudes were throwing punches at each other and shit.
Yeah. At some points, Logan didn't even have his hands up. He was like this, just and out. Yeah.
It was like a showman kind of shit, like a wrestler, whatever.
Yeah. It wasn't like for sure, like just because like the names were not as big, but the other fights were a lot more entertaining. This one was like it was not very good, man.
No, if you guys didn't watch it, you guys didn't miss anything. And
No,
I wouldn't watch it if
there's not even a highlight to go back and maybe like a few punches Floyd May landed, but nothing special. I mean, yeah, you didn't miss anything. I'm doing good, Sleepy. I see your. He is like, but I did better than Floyd. Hey, you won! Congratulations, Marianne. Marianne's actually a boxer too. Congratulations, Marianne. So you're now 3-0. You're now 3-0, Marianne. Congratulations. We are. Yeah, you guys are playing good baseball. You guys beat the San Francisco Cubs first place. Nice sleep. Yeah, congratulations, man. I think both the Cubs and the White Sox are in first place, first time in like over 10 years. Pretty cool.
That's insane. That's insane. The freaking the Reds, bro. They heartbreaker on that Cardinals game, right? The guy hit a home run to like win the game.
Did they sweep them all 4 games?
I mean, the Reds won today.
Oh, they swept them. Jesus Christ, man. St. Louis, man. Ever since they got done with the Dodgers, they just can't get back on track.
They're getting injured. They're getting injuries. The Cardinals.
Yeah, they got a lot of pitchers hurt. I think Jack Flaherty got hurt too.
Wow.
Yeah, they were trying to get Jose Burrows, the guy from Minnesota, but yeah, they have a lot of injuries.
They should get Robbie Ray, dude.
Robbie Ray. I even said maybe Madison Bumgarner, but I don't know how much it's going to cost.
Ah, there you go. That's a good option.
That would be a good one.
Bumgarner and shit.
And also the Yankees got sold by the Red Sox. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. I mean, I don't. That sucks though because the freaking Yankees swept the White Sox, right?
Dude, I don't know what to think about that shit, man. Was it a fluke, maybe? I mean, I know we don't have our two best hit or one of our two best hitters in Elio Jimenez and Luis Roberts, so I don't know what to think of it.
Was it after the fucking La Russa shit happened that he called out a?
That's what you were telling me, that it was when Mercedes hit the 3-0 home run and they got pissed at him. I don't know.
That could be something to do with it, dude. That the
club
was kind of like
they got back on track. Because what was funny was they got swept and then they turned around and beat St. Louis 2 out of 3. Well, but now St. Louis is not that good. Like Cincinnati, so I don't know how much of a compliment that was. But yeah, who knows? They'll play again down the road, and we'll see how the White Sox do with the Yankees. Because that was crazy how Yankees are not that good. They just got swept by the Red Sox. But yeah, the Yankees were able to sweep the Red Sox, the White Sox. So yeah, it's interesting, man. Interesting. It's still kind of early. It's only 2 months into it, so still trying to.
It is early, but you can tell which teams are like which clubhouses are really good. Like the Rays have a really good clubhouse. The Red Sox have a good clubhouse. The White Sox had a good clubhouse, but the Russo shit kind of fucked it up a little bit.
Yeah.
But the Russo's a smart dude, so hopefully he can, wrap it around and make that like a tighter group, dude.
Yeah.
Rays, Red Sox, White Sox.
They're gonna get the center field and the left fielder back. So I mean, it's gonna be like they're probably not gonna make any trades because it's gonna be like getting 2 trades late in the year when they get Elio Jimenez and Luis Roberts back.
That Bumgarner guy, whoever gets that dude in the trade, if he gets traded, that's gonna be a massive upgrade for whoever gets him.
Yeah, that'll be a huge upgrade for whoever. Cardinals are done. They got a lot of injuries. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they got a lot of injuries, bro. Flaherty, the Kim, that dude pitched really well last year for them, and he's kind of a little bit down this year, maybe because he was hurt.
Yeah, they got to get healthy.
Talk about injuries, dude. Freaking Donovan Mitchell's back for the Jazz. Connolly's a little bit banged up, but he played that series. Utah Clippers. What are your thoughts on the series?
I'm gonna go with the Clippers in 7. I don't know, man. I just don't like the way that Utah doesn't have a Robin to support Mitchell. I know they got Boban Radmanovic, Joe Ingles and Jordan Clarkson, but Mike Conley, Rudy Gobert. But I don't know, man. I feel Clippers, man. They're finally gonna make it to the Eastern Western Conference Finals this year, finally. But it's gonna be hard. It'll be hard, but I think they'll make it.
Cowboys X Factor's in here, and he wants to vent on Porzingis.
Yeah, he was literally direct messaging me on Instagram if I could suit up for the Mavericks today. I was laughing. I'm sorry,
pissed too, man.
You guys gotta find a way to trade for Bradley Beal.
Somebody, dude, you gotta take Porzingis and like send him off to China or some shit, dude. Send him off to some other.
Jesus Christ! And then Tim Hardaway, who was like your second best player, he got hurt at like sprained his ankle, so he wasn't. I mean, you guys got to find a way to get a Robin for Luka, man, a Pippen.
So going back to this Utah Jazz team, bro. I mean, you're right. They don't have like a star player. Donovan Mitchell might be like a star player, but they have a lot of really good players, man. Like 8 of them, 7, 8 of them, and they all play very well together. The six man of the year, Conley can take some of Mitchell's load off. They have a rim protector with Rudy Gobert, so it's going to be a great series with the Clippers and this shit. And my thing for me, like why I want to pick Utah, is the crowd. Like LA, they don't have any fans in the state at Staples. And Utah's rocking.
They allowed them to have full capacity because it seems they're the only team that doesn't have full capacity. Utah
Jazz are 31-5 this year at home. They have the best record in all of basketball at home. So I don't want to fade that. I don't want to go against that. I'm going to go with Utah on this one just because of all the stuff we've been talking about. But it's a tough series. I can see a shit going 7 games easily.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's see. I am sad. Okay, that's Clippers insulted everyone for tanking the last 2 games of the regular season, and the Jazz should be motivated. Yeah, it should be a good series. It should be good.
Dude, the Jazz haven't played basketball since Wednesday.
Yeah, it's going to be about a week, right? The game's on Tuesday, so they're going to have about 6-7 days off.
Yeah, they should be massive rest for them. And the Clippers just had a 7-game series versus this Dallas team. But we saw the Bucks have a lot of rust also in that first game.
Most likely that means that the Jazz are going to win game 1 at least because they're going to be fresh.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully they're not rusty and come out kind of like Philly, kind of like Milwaukee, a little bit. Hopefully they come out and just fucking.
No, thank you. Yesterday when I KP Brady, forget about it, dude. At least fucking Anthony Davis is good when healthy. KP just sucks ass. Also, I did wish for the Dallas Mavericks. Anybody for fucking Luke? Anybody except Kristaps, right? Jesus Christ,
bro! I would if someone offered me a 2nd-round pick for Kristaps Porzingis to get that money off the books.
Exactly. That's pretty much a max lot there, man. They got to get rid of that. They got to find a way to finesse somebody or do something, man.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about he gets paid more than the Greek Freak and all those dudes. I mean. Oof.
They're gonna have to throw in fucking Dory Smith, Finney Smith, and Tim Hardaway, Jalen Brunson. They're gonna have to give up so much shit just to get rid of Kristaps. But in the process, maybe you can get a guy like Bradley Beal back, and it might be worth it.
I agree 100%, dude.
Lakers should trade Kyle Kuzma. Yeah, he's terrible. Kuzma sucks ass. Hey, Kobe, if you play Clippers, can the Nuggets please beat them for me? Yeah, that should be a good series, man. No, what the hell would present for the Lakers? Or thing is, he gotta go play in the D League or something. He sucks.
Oh. All right, see. So let's do the pick'em real quickly right now before we get out of here. It's getting a little bit late and everything, but let's handle the pick'em. Let's handle the pick'em real quickly. And anyone who wants to participate in the chat, just give us your picks and we'll write them down here. And then we can all see who was the smartest one, who was the luckiest one. Oh, and we want to shout out to Marianne because she went 7-1 in that opening round.
Lakers and some
shit like that.
So shout out to you, Marianne. You won the pick'em in the first round. Shout out to Marianne. Pendejo face for everybody.
We all get
Pendejo face except Marianne.
All right, man. So If you want to go ahead and start off first, man, with your picks, and I'll write it down here.
It's Jazz and Clippers. I'm gonna go with the Clippers in 7.
All right, shit go.
All right, so that's everybody else.
So C's got it in 7 games. Clippers in 7.
All right.
I'm just gonna write CE 7 right here.
All right. I would be willing to throw in all those guys. Yeah, exactly. If you need to throw in all those guys for KP to be gone, and in the process get a guy like Bradley Beal, I think you do it. Yeah, Karl Anthony Towns, that could be another option. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens, man.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a delay or not. Clippers and Marianne got the Clippers in 6.
Woo. Okay.
Oh, they're putting. You want to just fill it out because everyone's just putting their all four. You want to just put all 4 right now?
Yeah. Just tell me and I'll write them down.
Marianne has got Clippers. And then she's got the Nets.
Whew.
And then she's got the Sixers.
Okay.
And then she's got the Suns.
Got it.
And then Kobe's got the Nets, the Clippers, the Nuggets, and the Hawks. Damn.
Okay. Pretty cool.
Yeah, Alejandro picks the Jazz he's got the Jazz over the Clippers. All right, let me see if there's anything else.
There you go. Nice.
That's obviously Jazz Hoddle's got Jazz.
Definitely.
All right, Big What's got Clippers, Suns, Atlanta, and Brooklyn.
Damn, I wonder if anyone's gonna pick the Milwaukee, dude. I doubt it. But we'll see. We'll see right now. We'll see.
Yeah. All right. So what it is? If we get any more. All right. So I'm gonna let me fill out mine. So I got Clippers. I'm gonna go with the Suns. Okay. I'll take Brooklyn and then I'll take Philadelphia. So yeah, Clippers, Suns, Nets, and Sixers for me.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if anybody else. Cowboy Factory. I don't know. I don't think he's done it. All right, so Jazz to finish it out. He's got the Suns, the Nets, and you forgot to do the Sixers, Atlanta one on Jazz.
I mean, if you're picking the Hawks,
we're all doing it, Sleepy. I just did mine, Sleepy. We're all just doing that randomly. Okay, here comes Cowboy. He's got Nuggets. Oh, he just got the Nuggets. All right, so he just picked the Nuggets. Guys, pick all 4. Just pick all 4 at once. Big money on the whoever picks the Bucks and they win.
Yeah.
Exactly. Carlos and I got the same picks. Ooh, so that might be good for me. I have the same pick as Marianne, so that might be good for me. Oh, so Jazz. Okay, so Jazz. You got the Hawks. Okay, he's got the Hawks. All right, so you have all 4 for Jazz, right? He picked all 4.
Yeah, I got him off for all 4.
So we just need Cowboy. You need to do the other 3.
And Sleeping Angel's got to do his picks too.
Cowboy and Sleeping Angel are the 2 that are left. And then I got Mofo's. He messaged me his picks, so I'll give you Mofo's when we get done.
Okay.
So we just need Alejandro. Okay, he's finishing his final 3. He's got Nuggets, Nets, and Hawks. Damn, people are going to Atlanta, man. I'm surprised.
It's because it's a 1-0 start. You know, they already got that 1 game advantage already.
Yeah.
So you know, just 3 more games, and then you're on to the next round.
We'll see what happens. All right, so we're just waiting for Cowboy and Sleepy.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me pull out
Mofo
while they're waiting. So Mofo's got Jesus Christ. He went with the Jazz.
Yeah.
And then he's got the Suns. the Sixers, and the Bucks. You got it? Okay.
Got it.
All right. Fine, I will pick. Okay.
Maybe X Factor doesn't want to pick the other series.
Hold on. He just did it. So he picked Sixers and Nets.
Okay.
And then he picked the Jazz or the Clippers.
Running out of space here for the Nets, man.
Damn. You got all four. You got all four right for Cowboy.
Yeah, I got him down. He's good.
Okay, sleepy now. Nets, Suns, Sixers, and Clippers.
Okay. What about the Philly and the Hawks, dude?
For who?
For Mr. Sleeping Angel.
So he picked Sixers.
Okay. Good pick.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that's pretty much gonna do it for. Oh, yeah, I gotta do my last pick for this Nets and the Bucks. Shit, I don't want to even take the series seed because I have the Nets. I have money on the Nets to win the East, right? And what I did is I put money on the Bucks just in case, like the Nets were to lose, then not even win the East. I'm not gonna go home empty-handed. So I'm not even gonna pick this series because I'm in it on both sides, right? Okay. But the way I look at it right now, because of this James Harden injury, dude, I don't want to do something stupid and take the Bucks and shit, but we'll see, man. We'll see. That's a tough series right there. That one.
I'm gonna go with Brooklyn because I think they have too much firepower, especially if they get Harden back. And Middleton, man, like
Middleton, dude.
I don't know if he's gonna wake up. And if he does wake up, is he gonna wake up for the entire series, or is he gonna wake up for one game and then go back to sucking? I just don't trust that guy. So too much firepower on Brooklyn, and I don't trust outside of Giannis. I don't trust anybody on Milwaukee. I want to pick the Bucks so bad. Fuck it. Okay, so he's changing his pick. Bigwood. He wants to go with Bucks over instead of Nets.
I like that. I mean, it's definitely possible, dude. Because okay, this is my prediction for this series. I just think this shit's gonna go 7 games. That's what I think. I just think it's gonna go 7 games. So that's what I'm gonna do because I'm in it on both sides. I'm on the Nets before the season began. Before they got Harden, I put money on them to win the East. But now that this shit got close and it's getting tight, I put a little bit on the Bucks because if they were to lose this shit, like I mentioned, I don't want to go home empty-handed with this shit, dude.
You think all 4 go at least 6 or 7, or you think it's possible one of them goes 5 or less?
The one that I think that could be a little bit short, man, fuck. None of them, dude. I think all of them are gonna go 6 or 7 games.
Yeah, me too. All of them.
All of them, dude.
Unless the Sixers really figure out the
lineup.
But they're already down 0-1, so I don't think so. They would have to win 4 straight.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it's happened before in the playoffs where the team loses the first game and they win fucking 4 in a row.
I mean, the only one I can see is that Milwaukee literally just shits the bed and they lose like 3-1 or some shit like that.
It's the dumbest shit to do.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right.
If it's 2-0 tomorrow, it might be over already. I hate to say it, but we'll see what happens.
No. That was my hot take. My hot take is going to be a Bucks Game 2 winner. I'm confident in that.
You need Middleton better at least score 25, man. Otherwise, forget about it.
Shit. Well, all right, see, Sports Show. That's pretty much going to do
the preview. Guys, so that's it. Those are our picks. So everybody who was in here picked, I guess. Yeah. So we'll see how it happens, and we'll check back in 2 weeks probably, and we'll see how we did, and we'll preview the conference finals.
Thanks.
And then the finals a few weeks later. So yeah, guys, let's see how we do, and we'll be back tomorrow. Is there a West Coast game tomorrow for basketball?
Bro, you gotta do the Nets game, bro. That's the fucking game you gotta do.
I don't know if I'm gonna get home. What time is it?
Oh yeah, you're right. It is their first game. It's at 4:30 again.
Yeah, 6
my
o'clock.
time.
That's a little bit too early. Is there a West Coast game tomorrow or no?
There's 2 games tomorrow. It's gonna be the fucking Suns game.
Game 1 of Denver Phoenix is tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
So I can do that one maybe at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock when the house starts. All right, so I'll probably if I'm right and it does start tomorrow, I'll do that game tomorrow. I'll do the Suns and Nuggets game at 8 o'clock or whenever the house starts. So that's the plan. Bucks win game everyone. 2, big money. We'll see what happens, Big Wood. Everyone, good. Hey, have a good night, everybody. Yeah,
everyone. Thanks for hopping on here. Thanks for joining. Appreciate everyone, dude. And thanks for the C Sports Show for letting me jump on his live. Appreciate it, buddy.
No problem, man. And everybody have a good night. And yeah, we'll catch up tomorrow. If I can't stream again, I'll do a hangout, I guess, whenever. Well, we'll see. Have a good night, everybody.